Oh, hello there. I'm Bilchan.
I'm Nimkung.
I'm Banchan.
In this class, I'll read to all of you Chapter 19, Section 3 of the picture of Dorian Gray.
As.
Ah.
The picture of Dorian Gray. Oscar Wilde. Chapter 19, Section 3. Yes, he continued, turning round and taking his handkerchief out of his pocket. His painting had quite gone off. It seemed to me to have lost something. It had lost an ideal. When he ceased to be great friends. He ceased to be a great artist. What was it that separated you? I suppose he bored you. If so, he never forgave you. It's a habit bores have. By the way, what has become of that wonderful portrait he did of you? I don't think I have ever seen it since he finished it. Oh, I remember you were telling me years ago that you had sent it down to Selby, and that it had got mislaid or stolen on the way. You never got it back. What a pity. It was really a masterpiece. I remember I wanted to buy it. I wish I had now. It belonged to Basil's best period. Since then, his work was that curious mixture of bad painting and good intentions that always entitles a man to be called a representative British artist. Did you advertise for it? I forget, Dorian. I suppose I did. But I never really liked it. I am sorry I sat for it. The memory of the thing is hateful to me. Why do you talk of it? It used to remind me of those curious lines in some play found it. I think how do they were like the painting of a sorrow. Yes. Lord Henry laughed. If a man treats life artistically, his brain is his heart, he answered, sinking into an armchair. Dorian Gray shook his head and struck some soft chords on the piano. Like the painting of a sorrow, he repeated. The older man lay back and looked at him with half-closed eyes. By the way, Dorian, he said after a pause. The music jarred, and Dorian Gray started and stared at his friend. Why did you ask me that? My dear fellow, said Lord Henry, elevating his eyebrows in surprise. I asked you because I thought you might be able to give me an answer. That is all. I was going through the park last Sunday, and close by the marble arch there stood a little crowd of shy-looking people listening to some ogre street preacher. As I passed by, I heard the man yelling out that question to his audience. It struck me as being rather dramatic. London is very rich in curious effects of that kind. A Whitsunday, an uncouth Christian in a mackintosh, a rainbow sickly white faces under a broken roof of dripping umbrellas, and a wonderful phrase flung into the air by shrill hysterical lips. It was really very good in its way. Quite a suggestion. I thought of telling the prophet that art had a soul. That man had not. I am afraid. However, don't hurry. The soul is a terrible reality. It can be bought and sold and bartered away. It can be prisoned or made perfect There is a soul in each one of us. Do you feel quite sure of that? Ah. Then it must be an illusion. The things one feels absolutely certain about are never true. That is the fatality of faith. And the lesson of romance. How grave you are. Don't be so serious. What have you right to do with the superstitions of our age? None. We have given up our belief in the soul. Play me something. Play me a nocturne. Dorian. And as you play. To me. In a voice. How you have kept your youth. You must have some secret. I am only 10 years older than you are. And I am wrinkles. And worn. And yellow. You are really wonderful. Dorian. You have never looked more charming than you do tonight. You remind me of the day I saw you first. You were rather cheeky. Very shy. And absolutely extraordinary. You have changed. Of course. But not in appearance. I wish you would tell me a secret. To get back my youth, I would do anything in the world. Except take exercise. Get up early. Or be respectable. Youth. There is nothing like it. It's absurd to talk of the ignorance of youth. The only people to whose opinions I listen now with any respect to people much. Younger than myself. They seem in front of me. Life has revealed to them her latest wonder. As for the aged, I always contradict the aged. I do it on principle. If you ask them their opinion on something that happened yesterday, they solemnly give you the opinions current in 1820. When people wore high stocks, believed in everything, and knew absolutely nothing. How lovely that thing you are playing is. I wonder. Did Chopin write it at Majorca? With the sea weeping round the villa and the salt spray dashing against the panes. It is marvellously romantic. What a blessing it is that there is one out left, that is. Not imitative. Don't stop. I want music tonight. It seems to me that you are the young Apollo and that I am Arceus. Listening to you. I have sorrows. Dorian. Of my own. That even you know nothing of. The tragedy of old age is not that one is old, but that one is young. I am amazed sometimes at my own sincerity. Ah, Dorian, how happy you are. What an exquisite life you have had. You have drunk deeply of everything. You have crushed the grapes against your palate. Nothing has been hidden from you. And it has all been to you no more than the sound of music. It has not marred you. To be continued.